Before I tell you this story, I need to say something that I really don't want to say, but it's true. I once was stranded, 6 o'clock in the morning, over 60 years old, had to change a tire, but I was in a location that was dangerous for me and dangerous for everybody else. And it's can't see in the morning. And I was wondering how I was going to handle that tire and do all of this stuff before going to work. And there was a lieutenant of the fire department of Frisco who stopped and helped me. He not only helped me, he did most of the work for me because I couldn't really do it for myself. Now, what made it so unique is that he stopped, and behind him, a police officer of Frisco assisted him while they let this old man, stand there and look helpless, but appreciative. On top of that, that man made sure that my car was taken care of, and he followed me to the gas station, which that didn't work out so well. So he told me to come to the station and wait, and it was cold, wait for the tow truck to come there. And I'm telling you this because what I have to say, you may not like it, and this may not be for everybody. And once you hear me talking, a lot of times, this is something that you really don't want to see. But I'm going to tell you something. Once upon a time, so there are good public servants out there, but once upon a time, public servants were just that, servants of the public. They were entrusted with the responsibility to act in our best interest, to uphold the values of transparency, integrity, and service. But somewhere along the way, that mission was lost. And I know they have good public servants out there, but they ain't got enough of y'all. And you know what? Your evil twins are doing a number on you doing right. Now, we pay their salaries, public servants. We fund their offices. We elect them with hope. But what do we get in return? Too often, we see decisions made behind closed doors. We see policies shaped by lobbyists, not by the people. We see officials who treat their positions as stepping stones to power, not platform for services and to serve you. This is not just disappointing, it's dangerous. It's a threat to democracy, but that threat has long been in existence. There are no more public servants, not in the true sense. We pay their salaries, we fund their offices, and yet they disregard us. The very people that put them there, they expect us to serve them. Why is this true? Just look at the highest office in the United States. It's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. The presidency, once a position of honor and duty, has become a platform for personal gain. Do you really think he wanted to be president to serve others? Not especially me. But now, whether you white, black, pink, or yellow, it doesn't matter. If you don't have $1 billion, he don't want nothing to do with you. He took that office to serve himself. All of them. They come, they take, they tax, we pay their salaries, yet they expect us to do the very thing that we're doing. And that is not putting up any kind of fight, not any kind of resistance, and letting them do this to us. And so, therefore, we share some of that pain, some of that, what they're doing to us. We share that. Because when you don't stand up for yourself, then the bully just takes over and just beats you upside the head anytime you want. But we must, and it's getting to the point where we have no other choice, demand accountability. we must remind every elected official that they work for us. We don't work for them. You know, they're supposed to be in that office at the behest of us. Now, concerns about presidential misconduct, I don't know why there's concerns. We already know he was a felon when he got in there. But since he's got in there, he's been profiting from office. He has numerous conflicts of interest. If you don't do what he says, political retaliation and pressure, and his overreach. He has executive overreach. He doesn't care about the Constitution. The Constitution is for you to obey. Now, before I play something for you, I wanted to tell you that I understand that there are good public servants out there. And I know they care about, because they took somebody like me at 5 in the morning and they did something I never thought they would do. Now, I want to tell you why I feel the way I do, and that we have to keep our wits about us, because although there are some good public servants out there, I'm going to let Muhammad Ali speak to you about good public servants versus the bad public servants. See, because the bad public servants outnumber the good ones. But let's let Muhammad Ali tell you.
There are many white people who mean right and in heart want to do right, but there are so few. If 10,000 rattlesnakes was coming down that aisle now, and I had a door I could shut, and in that 10,000, 1,000 meant right. 1,000 rattlesnakes didn't want to bite me. I knew they were good. Should I let all these rattlesnakes come down, hoping that 1,000 get together and form a shield? Or should I just close the door and stay safe? I think that, you understand? Vietnam and I'm no bad, but America still dropping bombs. In Hiroshima, Japan wasn't bad, but she still dropped the bomb. In Korea, they weren't bad, but they still dropped the bomb. So now I'm going to forget the 400 years of lynching and killing and raping and depriving our people of freedom, justice, and equality, the first fire, last high, the lowest of low, last respected. And I'm going to look at 2 or 3 white people who are trying to do right and don't see the other million trying to kill me. I'm not that big of a fool, and I'm not going to deny it. I believe everything.
So, Muhammad Ali said it best. I don't care if you got 1,000 good people. The 10,000 evil people will keep us separated, and that's the whole object of the game. Okay? Divide and conquer. They've done it to continents. They've done it to other countries. So why do you think they didn't do it here? And I'm telling you something, we don't really have a choice about whether you like this person or like that person or whatever. If you want to lead if you want to lead a good life in a democracy, you're going to have to make a decision. Because just because somebody looks like you, they don't mean you well. And I found out that in the emergency ward at Methodist Hospital today, while supposedly being cared for Dallas firemen, but they act like I was an inconvenience. And then, because you say something about it, all of a sudden, because I am black, I'm a problem. But at 67, I know what a damn problem is and what's not.